So for those of you who've been collecting Game Boy Color games for a long time, you know a lot about this game. Basically, there's a game that is incredibly expensive, and it's supposed to be very good. I personally have not gotten to play it, so very excited when I saw this announced. This came out by Way Forward, and then it was produced or published, I guess, by Limited Run Games. This is a game that I've really been wanting to check out, and I actually got two different versions of it, so I'm going to have two videos on this. But today, we're going to be unboxing the actual Game Boy Color version of the original Shantae. But I will say this, a little bit of a special video this time. If you've been watching my unboxings, especially, well, obviously from Limited Run Games, there's something that's been kind of sticking out that I have not gotten yet. So today my bad luck streak is broken, so I actually have something special that's also coming along with this unboxing. So without further ado, let's check it out. Okay, so if you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of these little guys here, but you've also known that I have unboxed God. I'm looking over at my shelf right now. I don't know, like, definitely like in the good into the double digits of collector's editions, and I always get the silver cards. Well, if you know anything about Limited Run, they actually have gold versions of the cards. If you're really lucky, you'll get one. And oh my god, I got my first gold card, and it happens to be for the Game Boy Color Shantae. Look at this thing. Oof, so cool. I'm extremely happy. Like, I know I don't think these are as rare as like they have been for me, but so for me it makes this great because, like I said, I've been getting these games for a long time, and the fact that I finally got a gold card is like super awesome. I very happy for this because my god, I'm telling you, it has been a long time coming. So that out of the way, let us talk about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the plastic. I've already started it as per the usual, because I know you guys don't want to watch me do that first very slow cut to make sure I don't hurt anything. But this is the collector's edition. You see it's the retro collection for the Game Boy Color reprint of the Game Boy Color game. So it's kind of cool on the side, all foily, has a little Game Boy cartridge, says Way Forward. On the back says Way Forward Limited Run Games. Really pretty, really cool. So this is a slip cover, and you get this is kind of what you see, kind of what's the you know, that kind of retro wave look to it. So open it up. First off, nice hard chipboard box, something I am always a fan of. And wow, okay, this is cool. Okay, let me open this up. This is what you get. Game Boy Color style box. We're gonna get into this later. I want to make sure there's nothing else in here before I go into that. Can't quite tell. It feels heavy, but it might just be the actual box itself. Let me just double check though. I think it's just the box itself, because I'm gonna look real quick. I'm gonna peep into this little thing here. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think this is all just part of it. So basically it looks like you get this inside of this, like a cool, very rigid display, which is neat, but it does feel like there's something else in here. Am I crazy? Are you crazy? Who's the crazy one here? I don't want to hurt anything. Oh, there we go. Aha! Okay, there was something else. I am not crazy. So, let me just make sure we get everything out of here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. Okay. Alright, that is everything. So, let's go through it all. First thing we have is a couple of these. They've actually been doing these in a couple of their collector's editions. And that is these little standee things. They're like acrylic. These both say Shantae on it. This one has the main character, and this one has another character from the game, possibly villain, I'm not sure. I haven't not played the original one. So those are cool. Those little acrylic stands are pretty neat. They'd go on your shelf or whatever, but to me, they're a dust collector, so I'm gonna probably leave it for now. You have this really nice pin. I'm a big pin guy. It's the kind with two little stabbers on the back, but it's Shantae, so that's nice. And over here is a cool thing. It's a little plastic pouch that has a coin in it. Think like the Super Smash Brothers or the Mario Collection coins. It's metal, says Shantae, has her on the back, Really, really cool. You know what it kind of reminds me of, actually? If you like watch the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, like they had the dinosaur coins. Like it feels, it has that feel to it, like that kind of look and metal. I don't know, I mean, like obviously she's not a robotic dinosaur, but we know where we're at. We're on the same page here. If you're watching my channel, you get it. You're in the club. So go ahead and return this to factory settings. Now, the next piece of the pie is a poster, right? Everyone loves a good poster. I do. You do. We all do. Let's see what this one entails. Pretty big. So, the original art for the Game Boy Color game. And as all of their posters are, reversible. Oh, this one's like a map of the, I guess, the town or the game or what have you. Kind of neat. A lot of little details here. Like a castle, the bad guys hide out, some kind of swamp situation, a desert type world. A little village, a little treetop town. All sorts of stuff. These cool little ruins down here. Some kind of snail land. So that is cool. That is very cool. I'll put that back. That goes in here. Which goes in here. Which leads us to the last piece of the pie, and that is the original soundtrack. So we got 31 songs in here, and I'm gonna imagine that they're very 8-bit chiptune style tracks, I would think. I always do love a soundtrack. I've said that time and time again on this channel, so you know how I feel about that. Now, the main course, right? Here's the game itself. It is completely sealed, and so I'm sure one or two people are going to be mad that I'm opening this, but you know what? I'm going to play this game. So, that's how I roll. Ugh. See if I can. There we go. Get that Y fold. Boosh, got it. Plastic relieved. So, it's cool. It has the very shiny little deal there. Only from limited run. Shantae. Compatible with your retro handheld. And I think they say that because there are several handhelds nowadays that play Game Boy games. I will say, I imagine the way I'm really going to want to play this is probably on the Game Boy Player for the GameCube, because that thing is really cool. But let's see what happens when we open this guy up. Oh, that's cool. So old school style manual and old school style cardboard insert. There's also something inside. Where's that? Let's find out. Oh, another little acrylic stand. Oh, you know what this is? This is a stand for the game. It looks like you put this into these slots and you slot the game in itself so you can display the game. That's really neat. Very cool. Put that aside. Let's look at the manual real quick because, why not? Full color manual. Has the story, just like you would on the ride home. They have an almost Game Boy Color with all the controls. Of course, starting the game, different save files. Controlling Shantae. Shantae's quest, the game screen, telling you everything about the HUD. Exploring the islands. They have different, talking about the world loop, towns, labyrinths. Submenu, all sorts of little telling you what the arrows go to, about the dances, which is like the magic of this game. And here is the dances and what they all do. Find your rhythm. Little hints. There's little hints throughout this little green text, which is kind of cool. Fighter's gear, so it looks like the power-ups and stuff. Discoveries, heart power, warp squids, fireflies, relics. And you're just really going into detail. Back in the day, for people who may be younger watching this, like this is what you would read on the way home to play this game. Well, this being a handheld, you probably played this in the car, but it's just the way it was. Items, which is neat. Talismans, town rooms, what the towns have, mini games. Talks about all the mini games. Talk about saving and game overs, and now it goes into the characters. They have Shantae, Mimic, Risky Boots, Tinkerbats, I guess the bad guy, Sky, Bolo, Right Tops, Doomsday Device, and the credits. So very cool. This is a very nice thing. Oh, and notes, very classic. So I will say that I did want to show this off to you guys. If you are a super long time viewer of my channel, like 2 Octobers ago, long time viewer, I actually made a custom Game Boy. I made the Game Boy Horror, basically from Luigi's Mansion, and here it is right here. And so first off, here's the game. It says limited run on it. It has a save battery. It says limited run on the board. But the reason I'm using this Game Boy is because it is backlit. So let's just kind of check it out real quick. I mean, I'm not going to play too much because, you know. But look at that. Has the way forward opening screen. Looks really good. Limited run games. All right. So, it runs very well. It looks beautiful. I'm assuming this is exactly the way the game looked way back when, but once again, I never had this game, and this is a very expensive game. So, can't skip the cutscene, I don't think. I wonder how this is looking. I'm going to check real quick, see if I need to get closer. Yeah. I'm going to get a little closer. Here we go. So the downside is right now is it looks like there's a lot of talking. Okay, looks like I'm in the game now. So yeah, it ooh, look at that. It works really quite well. Looks beautiful. I'm probably going to play this a little bit here, but I'm going to switch over to my GameCube with a Game Boy player. But that's just me. Tell me what you guys think down below. If you guys got this game or this version of it. Oh, you can run. Look at that. Woo. Anyway, that's going to do it for this unboxing, guys. So that was the Game Boy Color version of Shantae. What a beautiful collector's edition. Ah, that's so cool. I do have a question now, though. Do I put this with my Game Boy games, or do I put this with all my other collector's editions that happen to be Switch games? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm actually having quite a quandary about this one. I'd like to know what you guys think. Hey, that's going to do it for us today, guys. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. It'd be super duper cool. And hey, as always, my friends, please take it easy.